Kind of looks like I'm in an interview for a witness protection program of some kind, or being interviewed by the FBI. Wasn't me. I wasn't there. Anyway, welcome to my channel. Old Computer Rebuilds, OCR. Sorry about the delay. It's been over 2 weeks since I've done a video, so apologize for that. This one has taken me about a week and a half, 2 weeks to do. Why I did it? Well, the older operating systems, yes, you can use them, and it's so generic to find this stuff. It's easy to have workarounds with it. That's not a hard challenge. I wanted a little more of a challenge. I put myself into this boat. I'm going to row myself to shore. So that's what I did. We're doing a AMD dual core socket 939 build. There's a lot of ups and downs with it. Different board than what I had really originally planned on using, different graphics card, but you will see that in the video. Stay tuned for it, please. And did a little bit of gaming on it. Is it feasible to do this in this day and age? Not really, but I wanted to take a step back in time, kind of a little time machine, if you will. My original video for this was a lot better. I hate to say that I didn't keep any part of it. I wish I would have, but I got so frustrated at it and I messed up. Delete. Gone. So here we are with this one. Don't have a working, or I don't have a copy of Windows XP 64-bit edition, so we're stepping up more error correct for this computer with Windows Vista. I guess that's why I'm in the dark light with the light up above me. Yeah, anyway, still looks like a freaking interview room. Well, anyway, let's get to it. So we're stepping back in time on our little time machine here, or my shed. It kind of sounds wrong. Anyway, we're starting out with an antique case, one that is built like a brick house. Weighs probably about 40 pounds alone before all this stuff was added. Now, keep in mind all this stuff was added because I was trying to use another motherboard. That'll be on a future video where I'm going to have a bunch of fails. Fails of compilations of people doing something stupid, not removing things that should be removed. How do they secure a fan? Yeah, I'm back to our blue and black time machine here. Actually, kind of fitting, kind of square like that too, like the telephone booth on Doctor Who. Anyway, for all my British fans out there. Anyway, so we're starting off with a Gigabyte GA-K8N Ultra Sly. The processor we're going with here, yeah, I actually found one. Couldn't find the 4400 series. 4200 series will work just as fine. This one actually survived the cat plague. How, I don't know. But I think this is my actual old one I used to have way back when. If I remember right, I think this one is my old one. Way back when, 2006-ish. The year that I upgraded from a 462 socket and stepped it up to a 939. And yeah, it's just a colorful board. Gigabyte back then, they were all about color, which was kind of cool. And we got our bridge here for a normal mode, and if you flip it over, you run slide mode. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Yeah, it worked. It served the purpose, but yeah, later on they did change it to where all you had to do is put the little jumper cable across the two cards. Much easier, much simpler, but Sly is gone, so who cares? Now we are going ahead a little bit. We have Western Digital Black Edition in here, 720 gig. Then we have an old ADE 120 or 320, something like that. For the RAM, we got 4 of the Corsair 1 gig sticks, XMS 3200. I know it's XMS, but And even the power supply is actually the correct date for this one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom into it. You're probably not going to be able to see it right in here. Well, it's 2008, so it's close. A couple of years newer. But for the rest of the equipment, it pretty well matches. Now, the front of this heavy brick house. Just nice blue color. Open it up. That's right. We got our Zip 750 drive here. Our Sony DVD RW and our straight up DVD ROM. And of course we got the Cool Master, nice blue gauges, blue case, blue gauges. You got your volt, which I don't know if it actually even does anything to it or not. But at minimum, the needle stays right in between the red and the good, and then you bump it up and the needle just moves over. I don't know. I don't know if it actually serves a purpose or not. The temperature gauge is pretty accurate considering. The VU meter, you know, I got the connection for it. I could hook it up, but I've always encountered static noise coming through the speakers whenever that was hooked up, so I'm not even gonna waste my time with it. So, case closed on that. Dry humor here. So, on that note, the graphics card, going with a GeForce 9600 GT. Yes, it does have physics. And I could use an older card, and I got a physics card somewhere where you put next to it, and it was supposed to give you physics on it. I do have one of those, but I don't know where the heck it is anymore. The sound card, I believe, what was the date on this one? It's probably not era correct anyway. I don't know, it's a toss up between using the onboard audio or just going with the Creative X-Fi Extreme Fidelity. I already got the drivers downloaded for this. Because the other board I tried using, an Asus A8N-E, gave me BODs, blue screens of death. And fortunately, I do not have a copy of Windows XP 64-bit edition. So we will be using everybody's favorite OS of Windows Vista. Yeah. Alright. This is the second take of putting this thing together. I promise you, the first take, I had a lot more entertainment in it. I was actually going back in time, screw this thing in. I'm tired of screwing for once. Get this thing all situated in here, fire her up. And of course, gotta reformat, reinstall, and go all over again. Okay. Well, Hate to say it, but I actually got the stupid thing to work. So, first off, problems and troubleshooting. It's a pain in the rear. Payoff is most of the time worth it. However, this is what I expect whenever I do my videos. I expect nothing to work right the first time. It's a great plus whenever it does, but whenever it doesn't, there's a good reason why I stockpile on a bunch of stuff. I have a working relationship with the local recycler. Great guy. Thank you for everything you have helped me out with. Without you, these videos would not be possible, so I very much appreciate it, and I wouldn't be able to take my passion to the next level. And thank you to my wife for all the troublesome days and nights and long nights of me not eating dinner on time because of these. Anyway, back to the troubleshooting issues. So, and I had forgotten all about this, the RAM issue was one of the first ones. It's great RAM, however, AMD is at fault for me not being able to run all these at DDR400, at true 400. And that has been addressed throughout different motherboard manufacturers. One of their FAQ is, why can't I run it at 400? Their response is, that is an issue of AMD's chips. Fair enough. Yes, you can overclock it to get it to semi-work there, or you might get lucky and it will work there. It's a known issue. Nothing I can do about it other than fiddle around with it and try to get it to work. That was a small issue. Biggest issue is that stupid card right there. Yeah, it was great back in its day, but it is absolute junk now. It has some issues with one or many of the chips on it. Yes, I do have the ability to go through it and test it and figure out which one it is, but I don't care who you are, my eyesight is not going to be able to pinpoint exactly where that is, and it's just not worth it. There is bigger and better cards that can be used to replace this one that are better quality. I'm not saying EVGA is junk, I'm just saying that one is junk. Eventually I'll probably pick up another one of those cards to test with. So I end up going to a 260. It's another EVGA, but it's the GeForce 260. Yeah, the GeForce GTX 260. It's the same one that I have in my other system over here. I actually got two of those in it, running in Sly. That was my big issue. Another issue is I had to reflash the BIOS to actually the beta version of the BIOS. That, and yeah. And luckily I was able to get the software to do the BIOS update on it, and it actually worked perfect. So I got 2 gigs of RAM in this motherboard, and yeah, originally I got backpedal here. Originally I started out with an Asus board, an 88N-E, which was a server board. Long story short, it wasn't working for that, and come in hindsight, it's always better foresight. It was probably the video card caused my problems. So I still got that board. Maybe I'll do something else with that. I actually got 2 of those boards, identical. Heat sinks and everything. I mean, they're twins. They're probably bought at the same time by the same person. I don't know. So I resorted to the Gigabyte board, which is... oh, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see it. It's a Pro Sly. K8N Pro Sly, I believe. Great motherboard. So we went with that. And I went with the 1 gig of Kingston RAM, 2 sticks, or 2 gigs of RAM, 1 gig per stick. Then I kept the Black Edition hard drive, I think. Maybe I didn't. No, I disconnected that one. I went into a SSD drive. I found an old 60 gig, I think, little itty bitty guy. Used that. Installed Windows Vista. Hate to say that, I just didn't have a copy handy of XP 64-bit edition. I'm gonna have to find some more copies somewhere. So, got that all loaded up. Let's fire it up. Now, of course, that's gonna block half of what I was trying to show. Yeah, the K8 and Ultra Sly F7H BIOS. That one takes just a little bit of time to get through. I did run a couple benchmarks on here just to make sure that everything is set up correctly. Get a little drink of tea here. Bring back horrible memories yet with that sound. So, there we go. 64 dual core 4200 GeForce GTX 260. All that happy crappy. And it's only showing a 4.9. Well, that's kind of funny. As you can see, it doesn't recognize that as being a 5.9 scoring. Which makes sense. I mean, that processor was a little dated by the time this came out. This operating system came out, that is. Well, what do these numbers mean? It means 2 of your things suck. That's what it means. Which, I have never been able to see anybody get a 6.0 on this, and I'm pretty sure Microsoft hasn't allowed that. So, there's that. Run through this one real quick. This one's cool. I like this one. Well, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike on that one. So, turn the lights back on here so I can see around here again. There we go, close enough. Yeah. So, that's all running good and fine and dandy. I was hoping to show off the physics on it, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not playing with that. Oh, I spent way too many hours playing this. I wasted many days. See if I'm any good still. Oh, the duel, that was fun. Defiance was a decent map. That was good. Diesel was alright. Gateway was an awesome one. They've actually kept that one in some of the other ones. I think it was actually imported from UT 3 and 4. Unreal Tournament 2003 and 2004. We'll go with Defiance. Yep, that looks good. Begin. Now my wood desk of a keyboard or a mouse pad is not the greatest. Okay, we got some neat hiding areas in there. Power ups, good to go.
Play. You are on red.
Well, I guess I'm red. Ah! Take that. You're dead now. The waiting game.
3 minutes remain.
This is going to be tight if I want to keep my lead. There's a wall there, dude.
2 minutes remain.
Oh, my health is darn near gone.
One minute remains.
Well, I think I'm going to win this one.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, he ain't gonna come to me anytime soon.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Red team wins the match.
Aren't I just a handsome little feller there? So anyway, didn't do too bad. Is there any? I could have probably added more action to it to really stress it out, but get the gist of it. And so there's that. And I thank you for watching, and stay safe and watch out for all those blooming idiots out there once again. Thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate it. Probably don't say that enough, but thank you anyway. So with that, I'm signing off. See you in the next video.